All right, guys, we're back again with another episode of Mushoku Tensei. We have episode 1 of season 2 here up and ready to go. Yes, we are here with a new season. I am so freaking happy that I timed my last season well enough to get into this one when it was coming out. Because there was a bit of a cliffhanger. It wasn't the worst, it wasn't the best, but it is nice to just be able to jump into it. And honestly, it was a nice, pleasant surprise because I thought there was only 4 episodes of the season out now, but there's actually 10, which is kind of sad because I swear it was only a few weeks ago that it started premiering. I don't know how 10 episodes snuck through on me, but no, that's awesome. Got plenty of content to go through. Yeah, I don't know a whole lot. I figure there's a time jump. All the pictures I've seen, all the posters and stuff look like Rudy's a little bit older, so I imagine we might be jumping into the future a bit. Other than that, I don't really know, something with Sylphie, obviously. They kind of teased her at the end. I think I'm just going to hop right into it and see what we get into this season. So, let's go. Immediately, bro. Immediately into, the somber, nuanced, all the fancy words for quiet. Sorry, I don't even know if those were the right words to use. I need to work on my vocab. Oh, is that? Oh, okay, nice. Rudy? Is he already older? I can't tell. Is this his party? It must be. She's like, you handle him, please. This dramatic dude. Man knows he doesn't have to sigh like that every time. Being a little bit. Oh. Okay. Social awkwardness is coming back a bit. Okay, so not his party, just on the same wagon. Sharing a taxi. Oh. Hey, yo. Relax. Oh, Eddie's. Oh, he's having flashbacks for... Okay, he does look older. Yeah, so it's a big... No, excuse me, it kind of is. I'm looking for my mom, bitch. No, it's not. But I do know, that character, she looks familiar, the blonde, because she's been in posters and stuff, so I imagine... Maybe they're going to join forces here. A little bit of theory, maybe this lady dies and that the Eddie's type kind of joins Rudy. I don't know. Just, going off other animes I've seen. It's kind of sad to think that the mass teleportation thing, it was obviously such a big issue, a big kind of disaster that a lot of people know about it, bro. You can just say oh yeah, victim of the mass teleportation in Fatoa, and people will just they're depressed, bro. They're sad. It's a natural disaster type of deal. Oh shit, you hear it and it's just done. Oh, I don't know. I'm still confused on whether that sort of thing is a natural disaster type of occurrence. It happens every now and then. It's just a weird thing, or if it was just its own ordeal, people are okay, no clue what happened there, but either way, people know about it. So depressed. Rudy just seems so cold, man. Probably ever since has he been on his own this whole time? The Renoa Kingdom sounds similar, doesn't it? Is that where Rudy wanted to go to school? Is that where that big magic school was? I think it's been so long since we heard about that. That covers it. Yeah, bro didn't even bother asking the price. So he's doing good financially wise. He must still be doing quests and jobs and stuff. Oh, carrying the hair now. Now he's carrying around Eddie's hair. I wonder if that's sort of replaced Roxy's underwear, her panties. Is he still carrying those around too? Is he just taking what's the word I'm looking for? Just a memory. He wants to keep the memory of the people important to him. Eddie's is obviously a special case. She just ditched him, cut her hair, that sort of thing. It's rough. But he does seem to be a sort of like, he relies on items to be able to remember people, like, Roxy's panty. He likes to have stuff like that. But I have to wonder if it is like, if he still cares as much about Roxy after the whole Eddie's relationship, if he's grown out of that. I guess I'm trying to ask, is this man, as a 13-year-old teenager, I'm guessing at least, still carrying around a girl's, almost 10-year-old pair of panties? It's a good question. Like, don't come at me. Man, really? It's been this long and he hasn't done it? Yeah, he's still holding on to it. Burger party, he's just gonna do it himself? Yeah. Yeah. Just wants to get in and out. Oh. Oh? What the hell? Okay. What the hell was that? Was that an actual sickness? Okay, wait. Oh, I want to focus on that. So his heart? It's hard to say. That seemed like it was more an actual physical pain. But I suppose, like, his heart, though, he's been through a lot of trouble. I'm curious what he grabbed. I'm thinking, like, it wasn't the hair, was it? Like, he's not, like, heartache. Like, he's not just in physical pain because of his love sickness, right? He's just, like, I'm guessing there's actually something else going on. Oh. Well, I'm glad someone's paying attention to him. Caring for him at least a little bit. Sarah. Yeah, she wants, like, nothing to do with him. It pities me. Yeah, well, it's... There is a fine line between pity and just kindness, though. Like, I really like her. She's looking out for a young kid who is obviously on their own, obviously troubled. I get where Rudy's coming from with it. And we do have to remember that he was an adult at one point. Like, I don't know if I should keep recalling to that. Like, I don't really know if it has any bearing on him as a character anymore. The fact that he was, like, in his 30s. He acts mature, but he is still, like, a kid. He still acts like a kid sometimes. You can see where he's coming from with the whole pity thing. And he does... you're in a depressive state like this. You just want to be alone. You just want to deal with it. But she has a point. Like, he obviously isn't as on top of his game. He doesn't care as much about his own safety anymore. He's going to get himself killed if he just goes into some job. I don't know what the job is, but obviously, like, even these adventurers and the guild master or the guild clerk, whoever that lady was, thought it was pretty dangerous. So I'm glad that there's somebody caring for her. I want to know their story, though. Are these two related? Are they just family? Sarah and the lady? What's she on about? She just really doesn't like Rudy? Is that why? Oh, she's like, why the fuck you staring at me, boy? I had to even grimace at him and everything. Like, what are you looking at, man? Yeah, is it the hair that he keeps grabbing? What's he got in that bag of his? 7 great powers. Yeah. Of course, Rudy has to hear that after he literally went against one of the great powers. Just making him remember all the bad shit this day. Oh? Can't even go for the handshake? I wonder what that's about. Doesn't want to make a connection? Doesn't want to form, like, a bond there, maybe? That's something I could see from Rudy. He probably doesn't want to make any more, like, relationships at this point after the ones he made, like, broke like that. He's just, yeah. It's the typical, like, going through, I don't know if that's grief or just depression phase. Yeah, good. Man, I feel, this does not feel good. This feels like a very, like, introducing them just to die type of situation. Okay. Okay. You really think I need to hear that, lady? God damn. Yeah, I gotta learn to work with people. Yep. Yeah, she's just too hostile. I guess she just doesn't like outsiders. That's as simple as it gets. Oh, Giesling, yeah. Oh, ooh, that's tough. I didn't clock the Giesling like similarity either, but yeah, that is a very similar relationship. It looks like it's been years. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there hasn't been a time jump, but so he's been alone for a long time, and he still hasn't quite gotten over Eddie's and like that whole debacle. Poor guy. He made progress at the finale of last season by just moving on and just getting out of like his room, like the metaphorical room that he put himself in. He was able to actually leave it, but he still has to like get he still has to move on from that relationship, or at least learn from it and not have it, not in a bad way. Like right now, it seems like he's just keeping people at a distance. That can't be a good thing for a party, for an adventuring party. Like even if you're just working together, you need to be able to like rely on each other. And if you don't trust them, or if they can't trust you, it doesn't quite work, man. Yeah. Yep, just stubborn to the very end, bro. Yeah, she definitely has her flaws, bro. Like she's not the leader, and she's just straight up like this new guy, just lighting into him, telling him what to do. Rudy's straight up. He's just trying to recommend stuff. Like he's just saying, like, oh, what if I help out at close range? What if I help with support once I'm done with the delay? And she's just straight up. She is not having it, bro. I want to know. I'm very curious about her. I'm sure her backstory is very, tragic, something like that. There's got to be a reason why she's part of this adventuring party. I don't think they're family. They could be, her and the lady, but I'm not too sure. Bit full of herself. Oh, really? So she must be a good part of the party, I guess. Damn. Okay. Wow. I thought that. Yeah, he's shutting everyone out, dude. Like I thought that was going to be a nice kind of heartfelt conversation there between those two, but no, man. Rudy just walked away. He just brought the mood straight down. He's like, well, as strong as I am, they're not going to bring my family back. They're not going to keep him alive. Damn, dude. Ooh. Straight up. That bear didn't stand a chance. Or maybe it did. Oh, they sound pissed. Wow, they're not even phased, bro. Okay. Another one. Just keep lighting them up. Okay. And you're telling me that doesn't deal with them? No. Oh, that's terrifying. Some kind of noise coming from the ground? Oh, can he like hear the charging? Oh, wow. Black. We're stuck. Oh, he can see with the oh, did he see with the demon eye? Oh, he's about to pull out something huge. I'm sick of this, bro. Don't tell me you're suicidal, dog. Oh my god, this is not the time, dude. Yeah, you're gonna get them killed, dude. You can't just think of yourself in this situation. No, don't let these guys die, dude. Rudy, Rudy's got to be able to handle this dog. We've seen this man, what he can do. I think he knows that he can handle it. He doesn't care. He doesn't even care to try to think his way out of it. It looked like he used the demon eye and probably saw, I don't know, them being surrounded, and he's just like, whatever. Like, I want this anyway. It doesn't matter. He's not caring about the people around him. He's not. He's being incredibly selfish. These people are trying to help him out of his funk. And he's just like, no, this is my time. Oh, God. Like, I get where he's coming from, but God, I hate when the characters do this shit, man. It sucks to judge them because I haven't been in Rudy's situation, but straight up, you're gonna get these guys killed too because you're just not caring. You're not trying, dude. Yeah, bro, look at these dudes fighting. Making run for it. Because they got shit to fight for. Why do I find this so exciting? Oh, is he like... Oh, he's like, wait, I want to fight. I like this. I remember now. Oh, pull it out, bro. They stand their ground. Yeah, I forgot why I do it. But it's coming back. Oh, did they win already? Oh, there's more. Oh, but Rudy, bro, he's like, I get it now. I got this. You know, gotta stretch. Give me a second. Pull out my magic wand. Oh, man, this better be badass as hell. The smile! He's like, I got this. Sorry, guys. I was in a funk. Thank you. I gotta say thank you. I appreciate all of you, but, you know, let the master handle this. Ooh, the steam! Bro didn't even move yet. Oh, my God. Just straight up. He has to flex on him, too. He's like, check this shit out, bro. Yep, look at that. Bro, one swipe. That's all it takes for Rudy when he's not depressed, when he's not in the fuck. Did we survive that? I hope there was some kind of protection around us, bro, because that looked like a big explosion. Oh, that's badass. Bro brought the sunrise and everything. You knew it was coming. You knew Rudy wasn't actually going to die. It wasn't going to be suicidal. I was just pissed because, yeah, like, if he was by himself, I mean, it still would suck. But the fact that he gave up, or he almost gave up, when he had other people also around him that kind of were relying on him in a way, that pissed me off. But it's nice that they were able to show him, like, there is reason to still be fighting. Like, Rudy has been going without that for a while now. Ever since Eddie slept, he hasn't really had a reason to stay alive, to fight for survival. I guess just watching these guys and their relationship and just protecting each other, that just gave him that mindset of like, oh, that's why we do it. That's why it matters. Like, and that's awesome. I'm glad that he's able. It's sort of bringing him back to the, you know, being able to make these relationships. We don't be done now. Yeah, but if you guys already saved him. Yep, ready to make that connection. Nice. That's all the man needed, was to kill something. Something to kill. That's all he needed. Get out his frustrations. Oh. Damn. Took a lot out of you. We know it. Outsiders. Just fucking got here, dog. They're already chirping. Think they're outside? Yeah, we do. Y'all could have done this? Y'all would have gotten fucking torn to shreds. Oh, but, you know, being friendly about it. You know what? He's better than me. Might as well. Yeah, gotta. It comes back to the connections, man. You can't be making enemies like that either. Let's go! Rudy's like, damn, this does feel good. I forgot. Rudy, yes. Rudy, yeah. Nice. Oh, that's good. He's finally got something to enjoy himself from. Oh, it's the panties. No. I thought it was the hair. Oh. What, kind of disappointed that he... Yeah, I'll lose everything. He's disappointed that he got to that level. But man, you're good now, okay? You don't gotta... Get it out, I guess. Get it out of the system. Oh, the flashbacks. Oh. That hurts. When I first came, yeah, remember all the good shit, bro. What there is to live for. Giving things, yeah. That's the shitty thing, bros. He was about to throw it all away. So we're not alone. Yep. Is that Rudius? Or Ruiger? I've had it worse. He has, yep. And Eddie's hair, yeah. Like I said, he's a very, he likes his memorabilia. Well, we should have known. He likes making dolls. Sorry, not dolls. Figures. Sorry, that was a terrible mistake on my part. Oh, is he burning all of it? Or just the hair? Just the hair? The hair is a good thing, because that was more of like a negative memory. Please guide me. Nice, okay. Okay, so maybe, I don't know. I don't want that to be seen as like, he's not throwing away his relationship with Eddie's. It's just he was so focused on Eddie's and the negativity that aspect brought him. He wasn't focusing on anything else. He didn't focus on Roxy, Ruiger, his mother, Sylphie, his sisters, bro. He was forgetting all of that just because of a shitty end to one relationship. That's all it was. There was a lot of sadness just circling around that one bit of his time. The last episode, the finale of season 1, that dealt with him just gaining the strength to get up and move on. This episode was more like the actual like complexities of having those emotions still brooding in your head while also fighting with your own will, I guess, your own will to survive. Like, you can be the strongest dude. Rudy is such a strong guy, but something bad happens, like that relationship with Eddie's, the way it ended, and all of a sudden, those thoughts are controlled. That's all you think about, is only like, what am I good for? Why did it end like that? Did I deserve it? Like, and then eventually it leads you to this, right? He was brooding on it so much that he was just like, what is the point in like surviving? I'll lose everything, won't have anything else to worry about. But there is selfishness in there, because you're not thinking of the people who care about you, of the people who like helped you to get to where you are, the people who want to see you like live and prosper. That was a great start. I'm glad they kind of focused on that. I thought maybe last episode was all we were going to see. I thought maybe Rudy was okay after that, but I'm glad I was wrong and he still had stuff to work out. Makes for like a much more like complex character development aspect of things. Like, it just feels like their emotions are so real. Rudy's at least. And I know I was teasing him again about the panties, having the panties, Roxy's panties, It's just such a weird thing, carrying around panties. But a few episodes ago, I explained, though, that I understand it. It's more of an emotional connection than it is, like, pervertedness at this point. Like, I don't even know if he sees the underwear as underwear anymore. I think he just sees it as Roxy, as, like, a piece of Roxy. And that's why he holds it so close to himself. And why he keeps the necklace. Sorry, the necklace, that one is another one that I'm forgetting. I don't know if Roxy gave it to him or if that was a Ruiger thing. Obviously Roxy is the main focus, but Ruiger also, like, he was somebody who, the relationship, yeah, they separated, but it wasn't a bad end. Like, there wasn't a whole lot of negativity there. Ruiger just had to do his own thing. So I'm glad Rudy is also thinking of him. And he really didn't focus on Eddie's like too much during that little flashback there at the end, the compilation stuff, because that was where most of the negativity was coming from. So I'm glad he's kind of tuning that out. There is a healthy line between like ignoring it and just kind of, living with it sort of thing. So I think he's at the point where he's like living with it. Obviously, there's going to be some complications. If he sees Eddie's, or if anyone brings up Eddie's or anything, he's probably still going to be having a bad time. But at least now he can separate it from like life and death, right? It's not like just because of what happened with Eddie's, he wants to die. It's not like that anymore. And he regrets ever thinking that. So that's a good sign. He's not going to be like that because of those reasons anymore. Like, obviously he's going to go through more shit. No, like, that was incredible. The new characters that we've been introduced to, they seem all pretty sweet, pretty awesome, honestly. Like, Sarah, she seems like a probably new love interest for Rudy, I would think. I'm excited to learn more about her because she is very, it has some hostility in her. Very similar to Eddie's, at least when we first met her. Still kind of is, but, Eddie's did mature a little bit more. It seems like Sarah, like, she still, well, I don't know. They're probably very similar. Once you got close to Eddie, she was fine. And I think once you get close to Sarah, she'll be okay too. She even did end up like thanking Rudy for saving them. So that's nice. She does actually like, she's not completely like, oh, that you just got lucky. Like, I don't owe you anything. She showed gratitude. That's good. So I'm glad there is like some, a good redeeming quality for her. And the rest of the party seems cool too. I'm sorry, I did not catch the lady's name. I know they probably said it somewhere. I didn't quite catch it. But she seems nice, very nice. I'm glad she kind of reached out to Ruby to help him out. Shows that she's got that kindness, and that's good to have in like a party leader sort of thing. I know she said she wasn't really the leader, but she seems like she's a very leaderish type. The rest of the party, we didn't meet too much. They all seem nice. Though I can't shake the feeling, bro. Like, if season 2 is like season 1 and there's like a turning point episode, I imagine not everyone's making it out of that, bro. Not everyone's making it out of, a nice shift in tone. Like, this one was nice and happy. It might not even wait till turning point. Like, it might just be straight up. Next episode, they get into a fight and people die. Like, there's too many characters. I'd be surprised if they kept around all these characters in this party, because that's a lot of people to kind of focus on. Last season was a nice sweet spot with just the 3 main characters, and they threw in like random people every few episodes, like Paul or Roxy. They got their own development. But there's like, 7 people in this party right now. I can't imagine that staying the same. Maybe, like, obviously Rudy's not a part of the party yet, so maybe he plans on like moving on from it sometime soon. Like, it's just a temporary thing. But still, I can't help but shake that something bad's going to happen with that party. I'm not going to get connected. I'm going to try not to get connected to their members too much, because I could even see the lady dying. Like, someone who's so close to Sarah, and that would be like a big part of Sarah's development. But I don't know. That's all just speculation. I could be completely off the mark there. But either way, those characters, they're cool. I'm going to cross my fingers that nothing bad happens to them. They seem all right. Just a great start to the season. Like, it was awesome seeing Rudy like kind of, go from that negativity, that depression, right back to his normal self of, fighting to survive and being a fucking badass when he does it, bro. Man pulled out the entire sun on those bears. Man, he didn't have to do that. Did you see the bomb he set off? That was not necessary, bro. He could have done something way less cool than that, and it still would have worked. But that man, he got out of the funk, and he felt good. He was like, you know what? I'm pulling out the big shit. I'm pulling out the big stuff. I'm glad that Rudy was able to show off a little bit too. People are going to be taking him seriously now that they see that party. And I do just want to say quick, it was a nice focus on kind of relationships, connections, bonds, that sort of thing. Just the fact that Rudy, he closed them out. He didn't want to connect with anybody so much that he didn't even want to like handshake the lady when they were like making the deal. He didn't even want to do that because that was probably like way too close for him at that point in time. But I think that's kind of what he realized was like, that's the point in surviving. Like those bonds, those relationships. He saw all those people fighting together, and it reminded him of all the people that he wants to fight to protect. Not just Eddie's and what she did to him. It showed him a different, like why, like straight up close, why they are fighting, why people decide to fight. That was just such a nice, beautiful aspect, a nice message to send out. And it fit the show very well. It fit what Rudy needed extremely well. The writing in the show, man, in the manga, or in the novel, whatever came first, it's just incredible. Incredible. I think probably when season 2 ends, like rather than waiting for season 3, I might even just read the manga / novel, whatever the hell it is. Because honestly, like I imagine it's probably a banger too. It's probably goddamn good, a good read. We didn't get any hint of Sylphie or anything like that. Maybe that's not going to be immediate. Maybe they're going to wait a little bit to introduce her again. But yeah, like maybe we'll see some of the other characters. Maybe we'll cut to Eddie's or Rui's, or maybe not. Maybe that's going to be a long time till we see him. Either way, I'm fine. As long as Rudy is, back to his normal self, as long as he's not, endangering himself or anybody around him, and, focusing on just him, I'm fine with that. He's such an intriguing character enough, bro, that I'm down for it. I would like to see Rudy where he's at eventually, maybe at some point, but Eddie's, give give or take. I still got some negative thoughts. Rudy might have moved on. Not me. Not me, Eddies. I guess just quick, burning Eddies' hair, that was probably a good move. Because I will admit, I'm one of those guys that if I have something that like, I'm bad at getting rid of stuff. I am bad at getting rid of stuff. I'm sorry, this is not just me going into a tangent about hoarding or something. I'm saying like, if I had something that was bringing me like negative emotions, but it still had some sort of like sentimental value, like what that hair did with Rudy, it's really difficult to get rid of that sort of stuff. It really is. Like I can kind of talk from experience, not quite on that level, in order to get rid of something like that. It takes a lot of willpower. And Rudy being able to do that after going through what he went through and how strong that relationship with Eddies was, to just throw that in the fire and kind of like make peace with it, depart from it. That's impressive. Rudy, like he constantly, the character development for him is just awesome. Like the way they write those, it's very much like a show don't tell sort of thing, this show. And I love it. It's not like feeding it to us, but you're able to kind of take your own conclusions from it. And it's just awesome. But yeah, no, that's it. That's it. I'm gonna end the video off there because this is like probably a bit long. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please be sure to subscribe to the channel to stay updated on this new season. And you guys can comment down below your thoughts on the video, episode, series, whatever you want to say. Just no spoilers, obviously. And I do have a Patreon link down below if you want early access to the videos. Plus, it just helps to support me a little bit more, and that is highly appreciated. So yeah, that's going to be it. So I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll talk to you all later. Peace.